The following is an example of creating a filtered lookup from a point of sale button in touchscreen. This can be used when your goal is to have a single button that will navigate the user to a selection of items to choose from. This can be done by going to Setup, Point of Sale, Touchscreen Codes. I'm going to edit my combo touchscreen layout, and to do this, I have already created a Favorites button page, and off of my Favorites, I have a Favorites 2. And we're going to use this as our example. In a previous example, I created some individual buttons for Dunlop golf balls, and this was fine for that example. But what if I have a vendor and maybe I have 20 or 30 items, and creating individual buttons, although I could do it, would be maybe a little bit of a hassle. So instead, we're going to do something called a filtered lookup. So I'm going to highlight a square. I'm going to go to my action, and instead of type item that we've done before, I will go to item from lookup. I'm going to give this a name. In my example, I'm going to do a lookup of Callaway golf items, like so. And I'll go down to click on edit my filter. And in this case, my vendor is Callaway. I could do more filtering if I wished, but for just a simple example, this is a great start. So I'm going to say OK to that and click preview. My button is off to a good start, but I'll make the background a little darker so we can see what's going on. Preview that, and we're off to a great start. So again, this is of type item from lookup. I edited my filter to select an individual vendor, and now I'm going to close, save my changes, and we will try that out. So to try that out, I will go to Point of Sale Touchscreen. I will go to my Favorites. I'll go to my Favorites 2 tab. Here again are some individual items I previously created, but now because this is a filtered lookup, I click one button and I have a list of all of my Callaway items. Again, on my filter I could narrow this down a little more if I wanted to, but maybe the goal of this was just to get to this and make it simple for my users to find Callaway items. That is the end of this example. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out to us at LPA Retail.